with another. Now this guy's name I'll remember because not only have I talked to him a couple of times today when I got lost. Lewis and Clark couldn't find this place. But it's easy to remember because I'm a football fan and he sounds a lot like Mark Brunelli, of course. But he's Mark Brunelli, the one and only. Let's give him a nice welcome. Mark Brunelli!
All right, for those of you that don't know me that well, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I grew up right next door in Franklin, and my mother was actually the town butcher growing up. And that made lunchtime at school pretty interesting because I always had to eat whatever didn't sell in the deli the week before. All the other kids had their peanut butter and jellies and their Lunchables. I had a half a pound of prosciutto and some olive oil. I was the only kid in the 6th grade on Lipitor. Ma, you know I love you. Come on, raise your hand. Come on, Ma. Let's hear it. I tell you, I love her. Love her to death. She raised 5 kids all by herself, and I'm sorry, but I think it drove you a little bit kooky. Okay? Growing up, her cure for everything was either go to the bathroom or go sit on the toilet. Didn't matter if I had a gushing head wound. She'd be like, why don't you make a little poopy? I had appendicitis one time. The woman gave me prune juice and a sports page. But I love you, you know. I watch a lot of TV. I like the reality TV shows like The Apprentice and Fear Factor and Survivor. But I don't understand why they call them reality TV shows, because this stuff never happens in real life. When's the last time you went to work and asked your boss for a raise? And your boss was like, we might give you that raise, but first you have 30 seconds to eat this bucket of whale shit, run through that obstacle course, and make love to that donkey over there. And if you can't do it, you're fighting. What else? Like the Hollywood gossip shows, you know, like Insider and Entertainment Tonight. I remember I was watching one the other night, and I remember because it was 8 o'clock, and at 8:06 I pulled out a gun to shoot myself in the face. But then I changed my mind because apparently there's still hope for Justin and Cameron Diaz. You know, I grew up in Franklin, and in Franklin there were a lot of so-called white boys, a lot of so-called wiggas, you know, white kids who try to be hip-hop, try to be a little bit street. And I gotta admit, I got caught up in that whole thing. But I didn't want to be Tupac Shakur, and I didn't want to be Dr. Dre, and I didn't even want to be Snoop Dogg. I wanted to be George Jefferson. That guy didn't take crap from anybody. And you can see it in my daily life. All the other kids would be walking into school with their Cavaricis and their baggy pants going like this. I'd be right behind them doing the George Jefferson. At the school dance, all the kids would be doing the Cabbage Patch. And the Running Man, I'd be doing the George Jefferson. Yeah! Don't laugh. All my girlfriends broke up with me because I kept calling them Wheezy. And they weren't the only ones, man. I have terrible luck with women. Women are always breaking up with me for the worst reasons. I remember this one girl broke up with me because she said we wanted different things out of life. She was right. She wanted to get married and have kids. I wanted to get drunk and bang her sister. Sorry, Ma. This other girl broke up with me because she said I was too immature. So I said, oh yeah, well I don't even care if you break up with me because you have a mustache. Now if you change your mind, I'll be home watching SpongeBob. So I asked my friend, you know, I said, why do I have such bad luck with women? Why are they always breaking up with me? He said, it's because you don't treat them right. He said, you should treat every woman like she was your mother. So I said, all right, I'll give it a shot. That night I had a date with this really pretty girl, I went over to her house. Then I asked her to make me a cheese sandwich, and I borrowed 20 bucks. She hasn't called. But let's move on to the other woman in my life. I am in a relationship now. Been in for a long time. And I'm sorry, honey, but we've been having some problems because she keeps, I don't want to be superficial, you know, but she keeps doing this annoying thing with her job. What do you call it? Talking. She's always nagging me about stuff. Mark, feed the cat. Mark, tuck in your shirt. Mark, don't use my credit card to buy internet porn. Come on. Oh, you know, come on. You know, actually, when my girlfriend first saw me naked, she goes, "You look like a black guy down there." I said, "Why? Because I'm so well endowed?" She goes, "No, because your dick has an afro." You better trim that thing if you want some of this good stuff. You look like you've got Don King and a leg lock. All right, I'm sorry. Jesus, I'm gonna get grounded and I'm not gonna get laid. What else can I tell you? I work in an office during the day. Send a lot of emails back and forth. Anybody work in an office? You know, people say things in emails so stupid they would never say it to your face, you know? I got an email from this guy that started with the phrase, "I hope this email finds you well." I hope this email finds you well. What are you, jolly old England? What are you, the sheriff of Nottingham? Did you send a lowly peasant and a donkey on a treacherous journey to deliver a message from the Queen? "Oh, good day, sir. Hello, I hope this email finds you well, I do." Christ's sake, Larry, you live across the hall. He works across the hall. Thank you, that's it for me.
Mark Brunelli, great job. Let's hear it for him. One more time, Mark Brunelli. Alrighty, he's doing the Who on the stage here, smashing all the equipment. Alright. This tribute to Pete Townsend. I'm a big music fan. One of my favorites.